So, two things. One, new picture, new office, new motorbike rail, helmets, just some work folders. What do you reckon? Like it? Second thing, Givi Tank Bag. See what you think. Oh, soy milk. I'm not sure about it. It's getting better. Hello, welcome and thank you for joining yet another review for the Aldo Moto channel. Today we're looking at the Givi Grt715 tank bag. Givi do a number of tank bags, but I think this is probably one of the better looking bags, and it's very simple and it is one of the larger tank bags as well. So I've been looking for a tank bag to solve two problems. One, to take all my camera kit and not leave it on the bike when I go into a coffee shop or going off the bike. And number two is commuting Monday to Friday with all my work kit to take into the office when we're allowed back in. So I looked at a lot of different bags. I took a punt on the Givi tank bag, the 20 litre, and it's an impressive piece of kit. I used to own a bag company, so I used to design bags, I used to work with bags and using all different types of materials, so I think I'm pretty well placed to give you a proper review of this tank bag. So let's start it. So this is it fully loaded, completely fully loaded, ready to go on the bike, and I've got a lot of kit in here and it's mainly camera equipment. So in the top I've got the iPad, here, there. So it's got a nice clip. This is very common on a lot of these types of bags, these types of clips, which works really well. The material is 840D nylon TPU, which means it's pretty scratch resistant and tear resistant and waterproof by itself as a material. What was that? Oh, the GoPro. On the top here, you can see it's got a lot of welded seams. So the reason they've done a lot of welded seams is so you don't get any water leakage through the top. And that allows the company to say it's IPX5 rated, which means it's in a light shower water resistant. So if you submerge the bag, it will take in water. So that's why they put a welded seam on here so they don't have any stitches. So if you've got a downpour, your stuff will remain dry. If you want to know more about the IP, which is short for ingress protection, you can look on the IP site. IPX5 again is for shower. You can get IP5X as well, which is for dust. There's two ratings for water and for dust. I believe this has just been tested for water. So on the side here, you have a big grab handle. I found that really, really useful. I am using the arm strap as well, which you'll see in the video, to take it from A to B. And during the ride, I take that off and I put that inside with the other kit and equipment as well. The reason I went for this bag as well is in terms of the styling. It's pretty much all black, which is great, and it's got the Givi reflective logos here, and it's got 2 useful water resistant pockets on the side here. Now I really like these zips. These zips are water resistant, not waterproof. The only zips that are waterproof will be the big zips you get on dive suits and things like that. But what they do have nicely is the housing on the end of the zip here that you can push the zip into, which is going to be as pretty water resistant as you're going to get with this type of zip. So in there I've got keys, and I've got my AirPods in this one, and I've got my Leatherman in this one, I think. Leatherman in here. So when the bike is sat in front of me like this, it's really easy to use. So I can use the iPad as a map, or I can put an actual map underneath as well. One of the benefits that this had, which others didn't have, is that see-through top, and you can use your iPad through it and touch the screen, which is great. So taking this up and over, so it's a tightly fitted top. You've got the Velcro bit here for the iPad, which I'll take out. And my iPad fits in no problem at all. Mine's the least expensive. It's the standard size, not the mini. So this comes off. You've then got just a top layer, which again, it's got welded seams all around the top. And these zips are, again, water resistant. The only thing I would have maybe liked to have seen is these interlocking zip that you can see when some things have got a padlock on them as well, but there's not anything too bad about that. You've got pulleys on there, which is great, and they're quite extensive zip holders, so if your hands are cold or you've got gloves on, those are absolutely fine. And inside I've got this packed with all my So inside I've got this packed with all my camera equipment, including a switch pod, another flexible stand, and my 3 carry cases for my drone, my camera, and my GoPro. So taking these 3 out, I've also got my accessories pouch in here as well. So all I have to do is take this bag with me with all my camera kit in, and I've already used this, taking this into the car to do another vlog yesterday, and then I put it straight back on the bike or straight back in the house, however I want to use it. And I know it's going to keep everything safe and waterproof, water resistant. So that's all good, so I can take things out like that. So I've labelled things like the drone bag here, and I've labelled this the camera bag, and I've got my GoPro, which is a different size. So, and I've got an accessories pouch here. So I've got spare batteries, cables, etc., all that sort of stuff. So anywhere I need to go and film now, and just take this bag, whether it's in the car or on top of my bike, and I know I've got everything, no problem at all. It's great. You can get a separate camera insert. If you don't have the packs that I've shown you today, you can get what's called a T508, which is a camera pack, which I'll put a link into below. The base feels really flat as well, although it does have some movement. It's not got a hard base, so it does flex quite nicely across the tank, and you've got the inside divider, which allows it to stand up straight even if you've got nothing in it, which is fine. I've got the Givi panniers as well for the Varadero, which work well, but that's for stuff that I'm probably going to be taking, or I can lock up for one, and I just leave on the bike. But this I really want to be able to take stuff to and from, and it's perfect as a camera bag for me. You can get the Givi bags which go onto the tank and screw onto the petrol cap, but I do like the strength of the straps. I have to admit, I don't know whether that's me growing up with straps and buckles like that rather than just on a tank, just feels more secure, but I don't mind the look of it either. The only downside is when you take the tank bag off, then you've still got the base strap to the tank. The shoulder strap that it comes with can be attached on the front here. I would have liked to have these buckles on the other end as well, so it fits more ergonomically with the body, but it's been no problem carrying it around, again, from lugging it from car to bike and vice versa. What's really nice to see, you have again the mention of the warranty, the 24 months warranty on the tag here, and it is fully EU protected. You can also go to their adventure site, so you can go online and look at the adventure section, and it will take you through people's experiences using the Givi equipment as part of their adventure or their trips. So thank you very much for joining. Hit like, hit subscribe. Please share this with other riders or other people that you think would be interested, and I'll see you on the next episode. The material is a TPU I'm still not sure if I like this. This is the Grt715. So have a look on the ingress protocol for, which stands for ingress. The Grt715 is an adventure bag.